All right. Box looks good. All right, so I'm gonna let the just started brand new on the fresh live stream here. So want to just give it a few minutes, let people hop in. Just kind of doing this off the fly, so we're just gonna see if people will come in here right now. All right. And yes, I'll be drinking lots of water during the be drinking lots of water during the live stream. Jay Bridge, what's going on, man? Let's Evan go. Jeannie, yes, thank you. Hola. I was gonna come on here and like do a video, and I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like I'd rather get on here and just kind of talk to everyone. That's kind of what I would rather do, is just get on here. Let's have the conversation about this whole situation with the dividend. All right, so I'm going to start reading some of the chat. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, Terry, to the moon skis. Jason says, Terry, please tell me within him. Jay Bridge with the thumbs up. Hi there. I don't want to say your name wrong. I can't understand that language. You got any information on MMTLP? We're going to go over all that in today's video, my thoughts and process. I think we're going to read over it and go over the key points. Will says, what's up, man? Mr. Mike with the smiley face. Oh, my name is pronounced Jenny. Okay, I got you now. I'll remember that. I'll do my best to remember that, Jenny. I got you. Aunt Brown, win the divvy, man. LOL. Divvy looks like it's going to be sometime in March, possibly. But we're going to go over a couple of theories that I've been seeing and thinking about the callable shares. In the next 2 years, we going up. Jason, I hope way before 2 years, but that's okay. I think we're going to see a lot better, than 2 years. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? A-Pop says, let's get this money. Yes, definitely. Let's get this money. All right. It's Barry. What's going on, brother? We got, do you think the short squeeze will come in 21? I wonder if he means on the 21st of January, the options. I don't think so now, because now we do got that date pushing us back to possibly March. We're going to go over that, actually. Terry, do you think we're going to go up to 5 in 2 years? I would hope so, Jason. I still put my price target around 650 on metamaterials. Once this market gets this craziness out of there, I think 650 is going to be my short-term price target. And that's saying if we don't get any like kind of big press releases, because we know Meta has to keep hush-hush. We have a lot of NDAs where we're not allowed to talk about those deals. So yeah, we're kind of, it was some deals we might be able to talk about. Most deals we're not going to be able to. So a lot of these deals, we're going to have to keep hush-hush and hope that our partners will come out and release the press release for us. Then we can come out and put one out. Little D, did you see Roller Pigeon's video? She dropped her. I did watch that. I came home from work. I watched her video, then had dinner, relaxed a little bit. And I wanted to come on here and just kind of have a conversation about this whole dividend. Sign it. What do you think about the GNOG dip? Oh, man. The GNOG dip, I'm going to tell you right now, is the stock. Was the very first stock I ever made a video when I started doing stock market videos on this YouTube channel was GNOG. It's down like in the $8 right now. I've been really eyeing that one up. But instead of buying GNOG, I might consider just buying DraftKings, because I don't want to take a chance of GNOG not merging with DraftKings. So yeah, DraftKings is definitely on the radar as a potential stock. Hope MMAT starts toward the uphills. Of course, we all want MMAT to go up. I got to disclose, I did buy 200 shares. I bought 100 shares yesterday, and I bought 100 shares today. So I've been average costing down. And I got to disclose, I'm going to be transparent with you guys. Currently on MMAT, I am down like 45%, 45 to 48%, guys. I'm being transparent. And that is being down after averaging down. After averaging down those 200 or 200 more shares I purchased, Yeah, so I got to get more shares. I got to get this average cost down. I'm into the $3. I'm going to say like $3.80, $3.90 average cost. So yeah, I'm just being transparent. That's where I'm at. I'm not going to disclose how many shares I got because I just don't want to put that out there. But I am going to tell you I'm down around 45% on the position, and I'm at the $3.80-90 range. Nikita, divvy anytime soon. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, but there is a chance that we're going to talk about this callable stuff. I'm buying Mmat, but I'm still down 55%. Yeah, I understand, Jason. Like I said, I'm not far behind you, brother. I'm right there at 45% down, if not 48%. I believe it was 45 after average down. I did knock a couple percent off my position. Wazir's down 52. Like I said, I feel the pain. Trust me. I feel the pain, guys. I feel the pain. Nathaniel, I think about them taking margin away on most platforms. Latest news will increase the price. I'm sad to see this fall. It is a shame that we are going down in price, but hey, it is what it is. All right, let's see. Barry says, Roller says March is not definite. That is true. There's so many variables that this could go on. We could get the chance where they want to buy back our preferred shares before then. That is possible. All right. Bill says down 86%. Jason says some people are down 70%. Yeah, like I said, I feel for y'all, man. I feel for y'all. But I do believe that our cost, my personal price target, I did videos on this in the past. I'm going to say it's $6.50. That is my metamaterials price target. I'm going to say for this next year to 1 to 2 years, I see $6.50 being our price target. All right, we got here Jay Bridge saying we are up in the after hours. There's definitely some buzz in the air. I do believe that when more people hear about this special dividend, now we're not sure how long MMTLP is going to be tradable. That's why I try to keep purchasing more MMTLP that I can, but I also want to purchase MMAT as well, guys, just in case if there's a short squeeze potential. I want to have enough shares of MMAT to maybe take advantage and sell off some in portions if we get a big short squeeze. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to talk about there. I'm cool with 5 a share until we really blow. I think it's an average price. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm shooting for $6.50 myself. All right, so we got to go over the task at hand here, guys. I think we got enough people in here. People's in. We're good to go. All right, so let me minimize this, and I want to just get right to it. Here it is. We're going to read over this together. Now, I know it's kind of redundant, and I'm just going to read it because you all read it. But I do want to read it, take my time, and just kind of react on it as we go through this article. So bear with me as we go through here. So here it is. I got this first thing this morning. I did check this out at work, and I'm like, man, I kind of skimmed through it, but I really wanted to take my personal time here and just come on the live stream and just read it all, and we're going to break it down, kind of a reaction video of reading this press release. So here it says, Meta provides update on the special Series A preferred stock dividend. And this is kind of funny. So Sterling just released that interview with George and Ken. There was a lot of things mentioned in that interview, and I think they did mention that if stuff was mentioned in the interview, that they had to come out like 1 to 2 days, and here this comes out. So that is kind of funny that since Sterling's video, now this is out, so we will take any information we can get. All right, so here it says metamaterials today, developer of high-performance functional metals, nanocomposites. Today provide an update on the special Series A preferred stock dividend in relationship to the oil and gas assets and the planned spin out of these assets to company Series A preferred stockholders. Okay. Jenny, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. You much appreciate it, Jenny. It helps out. You guys don't even know. These super chats really help out. We got to get equipment for the channel. You know, when we want to upgrade stuff, I put this money off to the side and we can get upgrades for the channel. So that's how I was able to get all my soundproofing and all. And yeah, so I just want to say thank you to everyone that does send a super chat. It does help out a lot, and it means a lot. It goes a long way. All right, so here we go. On December 3rd, Meta provided an update on the company's oil and gas assets and operations. We indicated that 4 wells must be drilled in the Oro Grande project in 2021 to enable the company to hold the lease for sale or spinout. As of December 13th, 2021, all required drilling operations on the 4 well sites were successfully completed. Now, I do want to point this out. I remember back on Sterling's interview, Ken said that the drilling was done. So that is, the one thing I found interesting, that Ken did say the drilling was done, but there wasn't really a press release stating that the drilling was done, and we get this today. So I do think that's pretty funny that Sterling's interview confirmed it, and we get the press release a day or two later. So that is kind of funny how they disclosed all that, but wanted to put that out there. All right, so it says the company believes that with the completion of the work of these 4 wells, Meta is again in compliance with all aspects of its lease obligations, and the CDC with university lands on the Oro Grande project has been satisfied. That's phenomenal. That's exactly what we want to hear. The drilling's done. The CDC with the university lands with Oro Grande project has been satisfied. That's what we want to talk about right there. We got a question here. Jason, real question. Do you think we are at the bottom? Jason, that's a really tough question, actually. It's hard to say when we're going to be at the dead bottom. But like I said, I went in and purchased 200 shares myself just to average down right now, because I'm not trying to, here in the low 2s, I'm okay with picking up shares. If it goes down any lower into the 1s, I'll just try to grab some more shares and just slowly keep building up the position. I'm not going all in. I'm not throwing, thousands and thousands of dollars at this all at one time, but I don't mind buying 100 here, 100 there. That way I can keep, if let's say it does keep dropping down, I'll just keep buying it down in the dip, as we talk about there. And if it goes back up, that's okay, because I already got my position. I've been averaging down. Like I said, I got a price target of $650 on this. MetaMaterials $650 price target. So for me to be in the high $3 cost average, I am tickled with that. But the longer this stays lower, I will keep accumulating shares of MMAT and MMTLP. I really want to start building out the MMTLP because I think that good things are going to happen with MMTLP. So here we go, next paragraph. With the completion of this work, the company is now moving forward to the next steps in the spin-out process for these assets. This work includes, but is not limited to, former transfer of these assets to Oilco Holdings. Oilco, a newly formed wholly owned subsidiary of Meta, ensuring that the Oilco capital structure support a spin-out and making any necessary filings with the SEC. Meta has finalized permanent arrangements with a completely new management team for Oilco, who brings significant experience in oil and gas exploration, as well as specific experience in the Oro Grande region. This team has continued to consult for Oilco regarding operations and structure of Oilco moving forward. Okay, so this part here, like I said, just kind of building off of that. We love to hear all this here. This is exactly what we want to know. I know there was some digging back on some videos, I want to say at Roller Pigeon, where she found the Oilco listing, and it shows Mr. George Palikaris as the owner of it. So that is pretty awesome. All right, so here we go. The next part. The new management team of Oilco has been instrumental in ensuring that's a very aggressive drilling schedule during the 4th quarter of 2021 was met. I am personally very pleased with the advice, counsel, and operating guidance this team has given Meta, and I hope to continue working with the new team once the spinout is finalized, said Greg McCabe. That is one we want to keep happy. Mr. Greg McCabe is one of the original people, man. He is the former chairman of the board of Torchlight Energy Resources, the guarantor of certain loans from Meta to Oilco to fund the drilling operations, and holder of the plurality of the shares of the Series A preferred stocks. So, right there, man, Greg McCabe is the key to this, man. We know John Berta is no longer in association with everything. He's still kind of there, but he's not in it like Greg McCabe. Greg McCabe is the big dog right now. This is one we want to keep out. And as we heard in that interview where Sterling interviewed George and Ken, Greg McCabe is very happy with this team. And like I said, this man, if I go over here to Fintel, guys, and I go to the insiders and we go to Greg McCabe. God, Greg McCabe has a lot. If I can break this down, it's going to be a little confusing here. I think there may be a little better way to break this down, actually. I don't want to go to it that way. Let's close that. Let's do insiders, insider trades. I know there's a way they have them listed. Here we go. Let me find Mr. Greg McCabe on here. Yeah, so here you can see on the premium Fintel right here, GMC expiration. I believe that's Greg McCabe. It says 310,000 shares. I think that's his business right here, the GMC expiration. And where is he at? Here it is. Here's one of the big positions. Greg McCabe, 10% owner, it says here. 6.8 million shares, guys. That's a lot. Like I said, Greg McCabe has a boatload of shares. He was the big dog from Torchlight. I mean, as of right now, Greg McCabe has more than George. Actually, Greg McCabe is almost double what George has, the CEO of Meta. So, like I said, Greg McCabe is a big dog. He has a huge position in Meta. So, to hear that man be happy, that's exactly what we want to hear, is that Mr. Greg McCabe is happy. All right. Let's go through some of the comments here. So we got Bill here says, when will the divvy come, do you think? All right, so we're going to get into that after I finish this here. Jason says, I'm going to grab as much as possible, but I'm scared at this point. I understand, Jason. It is scary right now. The whole stock market's in a little bit of a craziness right now. But you know what it is, guys? Basically boils down to, I believe in George. I believe in metamaterials. I believe in oil right now because that this project is not officially 100% sold. Oil prices are going up like crazy, and all the big banks, a lot of the oil experts are predicting anywhere from $100 to $150 of oil, I believe, come this year. And oil is just going to keep going up. So that's just going to build the case for this to really take off, in my personal opinion. Oil prices going up is a good thing for our dividend. Let's put it that way. All right, and the last thing here, Meta currently plans to complete the spin out of OilCo as quickly as it can. And that's the key part here. Meta currently plans to complete the spin out of OilCo as quickly as it can. So that's what we want to hear right there, guys. They plan to do it as quickly as they can with a target of March 2022, subject to compliance with all legal requirements and process approvals by all involved parties. The company's objective has been and remains to ensure the intrinsic value of these assets is maintained for the benefit of the Series A preferred stockholders of Meta, and that the assets are transferred as rapidly as possible to the Series A preferred stockholder. Here it is again. Of Meta, that the assets are transferred as rapidly as possible. That is a key part right there, guys. Rapidly. That's exactly what we want to hear. All right. Go back here to some of these comments. Yes, everyone, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Alexander, remind everyone, smash the thumbs up. Monty, hello, man. Jason, what was Torch's price? What was the Torch price on average? I don't know. I cannot remember that. Larry says, what's going on, Larry? Thank you, man. Alexander says, private company, as far as we know. It's a Dividend perp. As I've said, this is amazing. Yes, it is. ATX, shocker and rocker. I'm hoping this is a private company because if it's tradable, we're going to get hit hard again like we did with Torch. That's what I believe this is going to be, a private company. I don't believe that, George and even Greg McCabe is going to let this become like a tradable company. It's going to be private. So the shorts are going to be forced to pay out all the dividends, and they cannot short the stock, which is going to be phenomenal. Yeah, so smash thumbs up. We got to get these likes up, man. So here we go. GM Explorations is a co, and I believe he owns or otherwise. Yeah, I believe Greg McCabe is part of that'd be the GM, in my opinion. Yes, everyone's saying hit the like. Thank you all so much. Yes, Charles says Oil Co will be a private company, correct? Which means the shorts can't short it and have to cover it. That is my 100% believing there, Charles, that Oil Co is going to be private and they cannot short it because George knows what would happen if this became a publicly traded company. It would just get shorted to the ground. So yes, this is going to be definitely a private company. Bill says, I guess they don't have to give an ex-divvy date. I don't know as of right now. We're just kind of this is all speculation. We're only going off of this. Torch price between 80 cents and $1.74. Remember, the preferred shares haven't been tradable and shouldn't have been tradable. They've hinted that this would be protected. What's it worth? Tiger says, I'm down 85% on MMAT. What should I do? I'm sure it's going to go. I'm not sure it's going to go back up anymore. So basically, like I said, I'm down around 45%. I've been averaging out my position. I'm keep buying it up, guys. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep averaging down and keep buying them up. That's what I'm going to do. Like I said, this market, honestly, as much as it sucks, and this is crazy. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm even saying this. As sucky as much as this market sucks, I think this market is making me and probably a lot of you out there watching this a better trader, because you know why? It's proven that we got the diamond hands. And that's the thing. If you're investing in a company that you believe in, let's say the next 3 to 5 years, you have nothing to worry about if this market goes crappy for the next 6 months to a year. The market's been kind of going bad for the last, I'm going to say, 4 to 6 months right now. The market's been pretty rocky. So are we out of this yet? We don't know. We like to think we're close to the bottom. If you look at the PE sheets from Yardini, the small caps are pretty much at an almost all-time low again. So I'm holding in there. Like I said, I'm going to average in every month. Buy up what I can, guys. All right. Get back in here to this. All right. So that's what I got to say on that. I'm just going to keep averaging in. Like I said, I've been buying MMAT, been buying Mmtlp, and that's what I'm going to do. Here's one thing I do find very interesting. Fintel updated. And the days to cover, according to Fintel, guys, 8.93 days. That is going to be a long, let's say if a short squeeze happens and the shorts have to cover, that's going to be a hell of a long time for them shorts to get the shares. Almost 9 days. So we could be talking over a 2-week plus to 3-week short squeeze out. So if this thing starts moving, that's just going to be probably us retail buying and shorts covering. So trust me. Yes, I got to say this for J Bridge here. Slap that ass, Terry. Slap that ass, Terry. Haha. Yes. All right. What happened last market? Yeah. So like I said, all right. So let's get here to this. Let's get into this information. Short squeeze score 77.52. Short shares that are available 350,000. Short borrow fee is a 1.16. The FINRA short volume ratio 53.27. And we don't have the CBOE yet, but if we look up here at the 53, it's probably going to be close to 57, 58 on the total there. All right. Let's see, read some of these comments here. Higher volume days to cover go way down. Yeah, like I said, we haven't had high volume days, so this short interest keeps going up. Jenny says, Burr Lady, where are you at? I know she put out a video earlier. I did watch her video. And then going on here to D. Sullivan, Trading Secrets says if Oil Co. is a whole dividend, he expects the price to go down at first. I haven't got to watch Trading Secrets video, but I plan on watching that tonight. And here we go. Mercy received. One day Meta will sign a huge contract and go to $20 to $123 and you'll say I should have bought more. That is true. We have talked about this briefly, and a lot of people have mentioned this on the social media. If we get the glucose-wise, like FDA approval, that's going to be huge, guys. FDA approval makes stocks run like crazy. And, that is a very exciting part that we're in the medical field. And if we get an FDA approval on that glucose-wise, we're going to be off to the races. And the shorts are going to take, as of right now, almost 9 days to cover. So that is very interesting. Oh, we need to go look if we have any buyers, any additional buyers today. No. So the last one is going to be the Vallejo Advisors. And any additional sellers? No additional sellers. Okay. So we do have a lot of information here on Twitter. Here's where they released the special dividend announcement. And I've been putting a like on a lot of stuff. All right, let's see. Palicares. Let's see if Mr. George has anything going on today. George retweeted that about Mr. Dr. Jonathan Waldron. See if George has any replies here on people's posts. No, just that one we covered yesterday. George is keeping, he was busy yesterday getting us in prep for that announcement today. He's a little quiet today. All right, let's go back to my page, actually. What the heck have I been retweeting recently? All right, yeah. So our buddy, Fuzzy Monkey here. Crude oil getting up to $87 for a breakout towards all the rewards of being patient. And that was by Walter Bloomberg there. Brent crude oil climbs 2%, 86.19, then 25 cents of a 7-year high. That's pretty exciting right there, guys. And that is true. Bill Cooper here says, next bridge will buy us out. That is a possibility. Absolutely it is. All right, yeah. So we got this information here from Buddy Dave. DJ Under H2O is seeing, I hope the Meta fam is seeing this golden nugget. He tagged a bunch of us here, and I appreciate this, Dave. All right, so we got to talk about this. I know Pidge covered this in her video, but I just want to talk about it too on my video and give my thoughts. So Brody here, I think this was on, looks like that might have been Stock Twits. So Brody says he talked to Mark at Investor Relations in Oilco, in fact, a private company. Mmtlp Oilco is a private company per my phone call with Investor Relations this morning, and the shares are in fact callable. This is to crystallize the value for the shareholder and set up for a payment of cash, stock, or combination of cash and stock. So that's very interesting. I would love to know, like I said, I don't want to say anyone's lying, but this is pretty phenomenal. I believe Pidge believes it's pretty legit. I like to say it's pretty legit too because the wording, I kind of agree with what she says. This is phenomenal. This is great DD for him to get in there and get a call in. Because I know a lot of people say they try to call Mark and they don't really get a response because I'm sure he's getting flooded. He's getting flooded with calls right now. So, yeah. I may see if I can I may put out an email to them and see if I can maybe post these questions in my email and see if we get actual answers from Meta in an email. So that would be pretty nice. I think I may work on that over the weekend, getting some questions prepared and said in an email to Meta and see if we get a reply back from Investor Relations on that. But that is some great, awesome news right there. All right. Let's see. Slap that bag. What's Dame says slap the bag. What's the bag? Mmat running a little bit after hours. Let's see here. We got Mmat stock. Where are we at? Oh yeah, it is. Wow. Mmat is moving a little bit. 221 after hours. Wow. Yes, Colin. Get well, buddy. Everyone slap that ask. That's right. Wow, we are a little bit of a run. So we closed here at the 214 right there. We're up another 3% after hours, 3.3%. So that's pretty nice. Up another 7 cents, guys. That's pretty nice that we're moving up after hours. So I thought, honestly, my opinion, I thought we were going to see a lot more maybe blood in the market because we're going into a 3-day holiday weekend. And as we know, all the day traders, all the swing traders, people don't like having their money tied up in stocks that are not long term over the holiday weekend. That's a long time for their money to be tied up. And our stock was green. So that says a lot. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be the bottom of the market. I think we're getting close. But guys, this could go down even more. In this market, anything can happen. But I think it says a lot that over a 3-day holiday weekend, our stock is green. I think that says a lot. And what did MMTLP go at? MMTLP. Where did we go at on that today? Hanging out at $1.38. So yeah, I did buy more of MMTLP today as well, guys. Like I said, bought MetaMaterials. I bought MMTLP. Just wanted to buy it all up because yeah, I want to get as much of this as I can get. All right. So what else we got here on the tube? What else did I got? Oh yeah, if you didn't see, my buddy William here made this picture. I really like this picture he made. It's pretty funny. Just practicing squeezing, squeezing the juice. That is pretty funny. I asked him to share that. He said, "Go ahead, absolutely." I love it. Just practicing, man. Just practicing. Yes. All right. So I want to see some questions. What do we think is going to happen here? I want to know, like, what would you guys do? Would you want to get all cash? Would you want to get all stock? Or would you want to get cash and stock? That's the question. What would you rather have? Cash, stock, or both? Me, I'm happy with anything. I would prefer either cash or cash and stock because I'd like to be able to take advantage of this dip in the market right now and buy these stocks because most of these stocks we're looking at for these retail investor stocks, guys, they are down at 52-week lows. So we'd like to take advantage of this opportunity, get some divvy money, and buy this dip. Like I said, literally, buy the dip. That's what we want to do. But yeah, I'd be happy with both. I'm happy with cash. Now, I want to know, what is your price target? Let's say the MMTLP becomes callable. Let's just say it becomes callable. We've seen this one, looks like TD Ameritrade, and I believe there is some stuff showing. There is some stuff showing on Schwab, I believe. This was my post yesterday where I bought this one share as a tester because I wanted to see if I had this callable thing on there and it did not change. I did buy more today and it looks exactly the same like this. So people always still ask this question. I covered this in last night's video. If I buy MMTLP, do I still get the dividend? Because George said in that interview with Sterling that the original Torchlight holders will get it. But guys, right here, you can see in the description of this Fidelity purchase, MetaMaterials Inc. Preferred Series A. So right there, it says it right there, Series A. Boom. So that is what you got to say right there. You're getting a Series A. And like I said, when I bought today my MMTLP, I picked up more. It's the same exact look as this. That's why I didn't post it again. I'm hoping to just test a little bit because I can buy one share every day just to see if Fidelity starts showing up as the callable. Cash and reinvest in Mmat. Shorts couldn't handle the influx of buying pressure and price would skyrocket in my opinion. Agreed 100%, Randy. Agreed 100%, my friend. There's a great video out there by Market Moves actually right now. He did a video on Torch. And talking about if people took just a little bit of their divvy and reinvested it back, of how much it could make the stock price go really crazy. All right, still at 221. Let's see what we got here. Yes, true bullet, buy the dip. Yes, sir. Jerry says, I want cash, no stock. I want it in a private company. They can't short a private company. That's what I'm saying, Jerry. Of course, I like cash, and I wouldn't mind having a stock if it's in a private company. Yes, Leo says think or swim listed as callable. Jenny says 30 to 65 is going to be her price. Sean agrees with Randy. Jay Bridge says exactly, Jerry. I believe we got Alexander. I believe he or Ken clarified the holders of the preferred shares. Just FYI, yes. John says bought 2,000 more today. MMTLP. Hell yeah, John. That's awesome, man. I just want to know who in the world is out there selling these right now for $1.38. Who in the hell's out there selling them? But I'll tell you what, I appreciate who's on the other end of these contracts selling them out, because I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate y'all selling, whoever it is. I know it ain't anyone watching this video, but it's people we don't know. It could be huge market makers wanting to do this. I don't know who's doing it, but I appreciate who is out there selling it for $1.38. I have high hopes that Div is going to be a hell of a lot more than $1.38, because we know Roller Pigeon says her divvy estimates from her math is 29 to 46. Market Moves did a video breaking down her math, and he agrees that around $35 is about the math on it. And I think even Ali's price target is around, I want to say $15 from his math, from what Ali from Trading Secrets does. So either price, I'm a happy freaking camper. In my opinion, anything over $10, I'm going to be tickled to death. Anything over $10, man, I'm going to be happy. There's always a part of me that says, if something's too good to be true, it usually is. Now, like I said, Roller Pigeon has done the math. I agree with her math. It matches up. We've had Market Moves confirm the math. We've had Ali do his estimates. But you know that explanation of like, why can we buy this for $1.38 if this thing is going to average to from 29 to 40? And it sounds like it's too good to be true. And it really does sound like it's too good to be true. But it's just, how can it not be? I mean, how can it not be? I believe there's 168 million shares of MMTLP out there, the preferred Series A dividend. And Oilco, there's going to be 250 million. So we're thinking it's like a 1.1 or 1.2 ratio. So we'll see how that works out. It's going to be very interesting here the next few weeks to see what happens. Dame says, the real question, who sold the divvy for 10 cents? Yes. I'd like to get a hold of that individual and see if they have any more, because I like to buy all their dividends for 10 cents. Yes, I would love that. Callable, exercisable. Jaybridge says, Terry, can you explain what callable means? Yes. I took a screenshot earlier. I'm going to take off the chat a second, guys. And I'm going to see. I think I took a screenshot of something earlier. Someone had this, and we're going to go over this. I'm going to email it to myself. Call. There we go. All right, so here we go. Let me let that hit the email. Let's get this pulled up. Boom. Get that downloaded. We'll get that drug up to here. There we go. All right, guys. So I wanted to share this with you. I found this out there on the internet. Someone shared, I'm going to say, on StockTwits. So I think this is a great time to go over this. People saying about we should go over the callable preferred stock. And let me get my chat pulled back up because I had to get that sent to me. I just want to say, man, thank you to everyone that's in this live stream. You guys, you don't even know. We're up to 170 some people. We had 180 some. We almost hit 200 there for a while. I just want to thank you all so much for being in this live stream on a Friday night, man. I appreciate the support. It makes me feel very loved. All right. So let's go over this here. Real quick, shout out to Mercy. Look at Toner for a cheap stock about to take very soon. Yes. Our buddy Moon Market has called Toner, T-O-N-R. It's on the OTC market. I'm actually a stockholder of Toner, and I think they just purchased the crypto. They're getting into crypto. So yes, that is one to take a look at. Whoa, Dame breaking down some old school here. People are selling the divvy for $1. It's like when Fat Joe turned down Eminem's mixtape before he became famous. That is true. There is that 1 in a million where people do that. John says, failure to delivers are insane on MMTLP. Yes, they are. Our buddy Market Moves covered that. All right, so let's go over this chart while we're here. Oh, why is that still? Here we go. Okay. Callable preferred stock. Callable preferred stock is type of reference a share which gives issuer or company right to call or purchase back the share. The investors generally have an assurance of a premium price at the time of the call. So that is pretty amazing right there. You can see the website down here where this is from. eFinancemanagement.com is where this came from. And like I said, someone found this on StockTwits, and I'm going to say thank you to that person. I'm sorry I did not get who got this, but there was a gentleman on there, and I'm sorry I don't have who it was to give the credit to. But all right, let's go over, well, do we want to go over the advantages or the disadvantages? So let's do the advantages first to the issuer. So this would be, I guess, MMAT, advantages to the issuer. So here we go. Company can recall shares after a certain period, but not compulsory. Shareholders cannot control the company by, as they do, not have the voting rights. It helped to bring down the cost of capital of the company. So that is going to be the benefits of, let's say, Greg McCabe and Oilco. This is to the issuer. Now here we go. The disadvantages to Oilco, the disadvantages to Greg McCabe. Company need to keep a stockpile of cash ready with them in case it decides to call shares, which is true. If they want to buy our shares, they have to have enough cash on hand to buy our preferred shares. Paying premium to call share puts additional burden on the company, which is true. We know they're going to have to buy, well, Oilco. We know there's 168 million preferred shares. There is 250 million shares of Oilco. So if they even did just a 1-to-1 exchange, they still have to buy about 168 million shares if they're looking to buy the whole thing. Here it says, such issue may take shareholder and pattern quite complex. All right, now here we go. Advantages to the investor, which is me and you. What is our advantages of a callable preferred stock, guys? We're going to get into it right here. This is going to be good. To the investor, me and you. Investor gets steady and higher return from callable preferred shares. We get preference in case of payment of dividends and repayment. That is exciting. That is very exciting, guys. Sorry, my chat there kind of froze up. But there you go. So to us, the investor, we get steady and higher return from callable preferred shares. That is exactly what we want to hear. We get preference in case of payment of dividend and repayment. All right, now we got to go over the unfortunate part, the disadvantages to us investors. It is disadvantageous when prevailing stock price is much higher than the call price. The issuers have benefit of having choice to exercise the right to recall. So that is our good and bad of this chart right here. I do think it's pretty phenomenal. I think I need to retweet this on my Twitter account. So yeah, I'll make sure to get this on the Twitter account because I think people need to see this. It is pretty amazing, actually. But my take from this chart here about the callable preferred stock, I'm pretty damn excited. That's just my opinion. I mean, it says here, investors get steady, higher return from callable preferred shares. We get preference in case of payment of dividends and repayments, man. And here's why I'm still very bullish on everything is because when you hear George talk, when you hear Ken talk about dividend, they care. They care. They take this very seriously. And I'll tell you, they're taking it very seriously because Greg McCabe is the big man. He has 6 million shares, over 6 million shares at Mmat. So, yeah. They want to make that man very happy. He was the CEO of Torchlight Energy. So they want to keep him very happy. And what I really liked in that interview that we had with George and Sterling is that Greg McCabe, to this day, has not sold a single share of anything. So, hearing that, the man probably has one of the biggest positions in metamaterials. He has not sold a single share. How do you think he's feeling now with over 6 million shares and the stock coming down? Now, we don't know what price Greg McCabe is in at, but he's surely not happy when the stock was trading at, let's say, $4, $5, and $6, and now we're down to $2. And Greg McCabe hasn't sold because Greg McCabe believes in metamaterials and what we're going to do. That can also go the same for John Berta, he was also a part of Torchlight Energy. And John Berta made a statement that he has not sold a single share of Mmat, and John Berta has not sold a single share of Mmtlp. So this is going to pay off for the diamond hand, guy. That's my opinion. This whole situation, do we know exactly what's going to happen? No, we don't. But can we speculate, have a little fun with it? Yes. But I want to say good guys always win, and we're going to be setting good, guy. I just have a good feeling about this dividend. I mean, at $1.30, even if they pay us $3, that's over 100% gainer. How could you go wrong with that? If I'm paying $1.30 and you're going to give me $3, that's still 100% return on the investment. Now, I don't want a $3 dividend. I'm just saying that. But worst came to worst, and we got a $3 divvy. That's still a nice, very nice return on this $1.38 investment. But no, I don't want that. I don't want that dividend. I want something above $10 is what I'm really hoping for. And I'm kind of curious if there's going to be a time when they stop the whole trading, and I think that's going to be the key. Are they going to stop trading after this options coming up next Friday? That is going to be where I'm going to be looking to see come that like Monday and Tuesday. Are we still going to be trading? Let's refresh this to see if we got anything. Are we still going to be trading? Let's see, we got anything here on the dividends? I was just seeing if Fintel has anything under dividends, and they don't. I don't think Mmtlp is on here, but we're going to see. What in the world is that? Yeah, I don't think that's Mmtlp right there. But I know something I do want to look at. I wonder if there's anything else on the Spider bought 2,000 Mmtlp and 20 MMAT1 options. Let's go. Yes, sir, man. That is awesome. I don't know what in the world that is. It's giving me like weird. Oh, I didn't pick US. Duh. There we go. Short interest. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to go to the OTC markets, actually. OTC market group. Hey, Uncle Smokey, welcome, man. We're just here chatting it up, going over all the possibilities of what the heck this dividend situation is going to be. All right, let's type in MMTLP and see what this is. I haven't looked at this in a while. I'm going to be honest. So it's still, hey, it says pink current information. That's good. All right. What about the failure to delivers on MMTLP? Yeah, there is a lot of failure to delivers. There's a video out there by Market Moves that really breaks it down. Quotes. Volume here says, it's going to have like the lock. But anyways, volume 863,501. Wow. Just looking down here what information we can get. Oh, here you go. A little bit of the trade data and short interest. Oh, that goes back to... Appreciate you stopping by, Smokey. We appreciate it. All right, let's see here. Trade data, the 14th. Well, here's some of it, guys. Pretty small volumes. I mean, you can see here 300, 800, 150, 100, 800, 1200. That's some pretty small amounts there, if I do see it. And I don't think that's all the amounts, but that does go over it there. Let's look at the overview. What the heck's in the overview? Of course, I don't have the premium of this, so I can't get all the information. Jeffrey says he's dropping another G on MMTLP once cash settles. I don't blame you, man. I'm looking to grab another couple hundred shares of this myself. Maybe get another 200 to 300, 400 shares of this because, yeah, I definitely want to be loaded up in this and be ready to go. All right, so we have a little business description here. Torchlight Energy, headquartered in Houston, Texas, is positioned as junior oil and gas player with a primary spotlight on oil. Audited financials. They still have John Berta as the president, and that's funny because John Berta, they're using this old information on this. It's so funny. And John Berta has already said he has nothing to do with this, but they're using his information. That seems so shady. Just very, very shady. But they do have us in the semiconductor and related devices. So that's pretty interesting. Let's look at the security details. Yeah, no share structure out available for this. No dividend information, no split information. Here it says the short interest. Is that 8.81 million, 8.1 million shares of the short interest at 7% as of the end of the year? So that's pretty says here significant fails to deliver. No, I think we all know that's false. Under the news, what do we got here posting? No information. It's like they just created this, man. So sketch. And I don't even know where they're getting half these numbers at. It's probably some old, outdated financials. We're not even going to go into that. No disclosures. And research. Yeah. Spider, my man, thank you so much. Guys, you don't even know how much that really helps, guys. Spider says, no FUD. Well, maybe. I was thinking, are we buying these dividends from all the shorts, therefore they don't have to pay the divvy when they close their shorts? In other news, I'm good with BBIG going first and MMAT and AMC. Let's go. Yes. On a side note, BBIG has been running like crazy. I'm going to pull that up just for the sake, because I used to do some videos on BBIG, and I made some money in BBIG, and I sold it out. And I think it may be time to get back in. Look at this here, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is something that MetaMaterials can easily do. Up 78%, guys, in 5 days. And probably the worst stock market right now. You got a stock up 78%, and it has not slowed up. Guys, this is what MetaMaterials can do. Monday the 10th, this stock was $2.20. Where the hell are we at? $2.21. We could do the same thing that BBIG has done, guys. That's what I'm talking about. We got a lot of people out there saying, I'm down 40%. I'm down 50%. I'm down 60%. I'm down 70%. I'm down 80%. Now, you see a chart like this. Yes, you could be down 70, 80%. And we have been dragging that out for months and months and months. You get a stock like BBIG, it starts picking up momentum, boom. Those last, let's say from October to now, these last 4 months, you can make all those back in just 5 days. That's what I'm talking about. This stock is what I'm talking about with MetaMaterials right now. BBIG, Venco Ventures up 78%, in 5 days. And it has not slowed down. Usually you get these pumps and they sell off. This one has not. It just keeps running. And I believe it could be leading up for this one. I think they're going into the Cryptide. They have a crypto thing coming out. So I think that is what is driving this stock right now. Elon Musk just tweeted about Dogecoin being accepted at Tesla. Now, not for the cars, but for the merchandise. So that has put a lot of Dogecoins going crazy right now. Oh, Colin here. How many shares are outstanding MMAT? I can get you that. Let's go to... All right, so if we look here, shares outstanding, 281,259,620 shares are outstanding. It says here that the institutional shares are 42.3 million. They make up about 15% of the float. Yeah, so they take up about 42 million. All right, so here we got... The weird thing is I have 4,400 BBIG, 4,200 MMAT, basically 4,000 MMTLP, and 4,100 AMC. Man, Spider, that is awesome. You just like the fours. You got 4,000 of everything. You got 4 of everything. 10-to-1 Cryptide from what I understand. Yes. And I got to do a little bit more research on BBIG because it's been a while. So let's see here. Shares outstanding is 281. So let's search BBIG. US BBIG. So, all right, BBIG does have a lot less shares than what we have. So that does make a difference. BBIG has a lot less shares. We have 281 million, and shares outstanding on BBIG is 136.4 million. But I do want to keep y'all in mind. George has this tweet out there talking about the MMAX shares. I believe that, I'm trying to remember the exact number that was said a while back, that I believe there was almost like 170 million MMAX shares or something crazy like that. We know they have up to 7 years to cash those in. So it's just a matter of time before the MMAX shares cash in. So if we go back and look here, oh, did I lose it? I think I did. Take me out of MMAT. Take me out of materials. All right. And owners. All right. Okay. What do we got here? Yeah, BBIG, man, has been crazy as of late. Ownership score 95.3. Wow. That's pretty amazing. People buying it up too. A lot of institutions buying this one up. So this is going to be one to put on the radar, actually, BBIG. If there's any kind of a pullback, something could happen. I'm going to do more. I may have to do some research and come out with a BBIG video again because it has been a while. All right. So I do want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to the channel. We are on the road to 26,000 subscribers. 25.7 thousand subscribers. Oh, yeah. I wanted to look at, I believe it was short interest. And look at this. Days to cover is only 0.73 days to cover. So that's what... yeah, BBIG is squeezing. BBIG takes 3.9 days to cover. Fintel, now we know Fintel's a little different than the other ones because they all use different exchanges. The BBIG squeeze could be so freaking hilarious. Some price targets are 40. That would be pretty amazing to see if BBIG would go to $40. I would be a little upset because I don't have no BBIG right now, so I need to go ahead and grab me like 100 shares or something just to secure my spot in case we get this rally in BBIG. But let's look at the short interest on this bad boy. Wow, short squeeze score 62. It's a 92.99. Wow, look at this, guys. Exciting. BBIG has 0 shares available to short. There is no shares available at the leading prime brokerage. So, wow, look at the fee too. 25.69 was the last. Wow. Do it, BBIG video. Yeah, I need to come in and do so. I need to get my research together. All right. Spider says that BBIG goes to 40. I'm going to buy everyone a latte. Hey, I'll take a latte. I'm more of a McDonald's caramel frappe. So you could send me a gift card to McDonald's. I'll get me a frappe and we'll put it on the channel because I'm more of a frappe kind of guy. And it has to be the caramel. I'm not a mocha person. I like the caramel fraps, man. Jenny says my BBIG price target is 20. Yes. That's a great price target for this. It's looking pretty good on the short squeeze score. And look at this. Wow, look at the freaking volume. Can you imagine if Mmat would get this volume? Wow. This is just the FINRA volume. Holy smokes. The FINRA total volume. 131 million shares in the dark pool. That's like the whole, oh my God. That's like the whole float. Right there. 131.8 million shares were traded in the dark pools today, guys. 131.8. Wow. I swear that's the whole float. So we're going to keep this in mind. 131.8. We go to the owners. 136 million shares outstanding. There's only like 5 million shares. Like what? Like what? Only all but 5 million total shares outstanding were traded in the dark pools today. What? How in the world is that even possible? That, whoa. All right, Alexander says about, love me some Genius too, the growth there. Oh my God. Guys, I've did some videos on Genius Brands, and Alexander has it there, GNUS. I'm going to try to do a video on Genius Brands again this weekend. There's some phenomenal news about Genius Brands, and I got to do a separate video on it. So I do want to come out and do that. Jenny says, I wish BBIG would squeeze soon so I can buy more AMC. I know. I'm going to tell you a little bit right now. I don't have a position in AMC, but I'm getting a little worried. Now, I haven't done a whole DD on this, but I'm going to tell you what I got worried about. I've been getting lots of alerts from Fintel that all the insiders are selling shares. Now, that makes me a little worried that I keep getting emails of this person selling 20,000 shares, 50,000 shares. Actually, I can probably pull up the AMC for you guys. Because I want to show this. I've been getting all these alerts for AMC on Fintel. And if I believe I go to, I don't know if it was insider trades. Wow. Yeah. Shares outstanding, 513.9 million shares. That's a lot of shares outstanding. Yeah, I mean, I hate to break it, but that's a ton of shares outstanding. They are almost double metamaterial shares outstanding, guys. So that is a lot of shares outstanding. But I wasn't even worried about the shares outstanding. I was worried about the selling. The selling is what I didn't like. Jimmy says, that's FUD. AMC shares are known to be sold. They were announced. Oh, okay. See, like I said, I'm not fully aware of that. I don't really follow the whole back end of the stock because I'm so deep into Mmat, other stocks as well. But AMC, there you go. If they announce in the earnings call, then you have to kind of understand that. But I am just saying on a side note, that is a lot of outstanding shares. I would like to see this get reduced down some because that is a lot. That is a lot of outstanding shares. Genius Brands, I think, only has like 300 million shares. So, I mean, even 300 is a lot. Meta's 281. Genius Brands like 300 million shares. This one's 513. That's pretty high. All right. But yeah, like I said, wanted to get on here and talk about this dividend, man. Give some thoughts and opinions. I'm super excited. I don't know if we're gonna hear any more after this. I don't know if we're gonna get any more information from Meta because they gave us kind of 2 updates, kind of back to back almost on this pretty quickly on the news, which is pretty exciting because we got this one on the 14th and on the 3rd. So about a month apart, a little over 5 weeks apart. So yeah, about 5 weeks apart on that one. Will we get anything after the 21st? I'm wondering if trading could stop. I don't know. I think they have to announce a dividend in order for them to do that. Let's see if we got any MMAT update here. All right, came back down to 219. Sundial. Williams says company insiders can't sell during the most. Afterwards, share price will crash. I think it's good news for AMC holding strong there. All right. One thing I do want to say, I'm actually really excited about a movie. Now, unfortunately, where I live at, there is no AMC. Because I would like to go to AMC theater. It'd be pretty cool, but there is no AMC directly near me. But I'm looking to go see the new Jackass movie. Yes, Jackass is going to come out. It's Friday, February the 4th, I want to say. So I'm looking to go see Jackass on that Saturday, February 5th. I'm a huge Jackass fan, man. I grew up with that. Freaking hilarious. I love them doing them stupid skits and pranks. So that is a movie I do want to go watch. And I believe there's a new Scream movie coming out as well. So that is 2 movies I would like to go watch. All right, Craig here says, when you get a chance, check out XOM, COP, CBX, and DVN. The 4 major oil companies, then compare to the rest of the market and tell me MMTLP is worthless. Okay, so let's do that right now. We're just kind of on here speculating. So let's look it up. XOM stock. ExxonMobil, check this out, guys. Trading at $71.87 a share. It's almost at a 52-week high. The 52-week high on this is a 72.14. Let's look at the 1 year. Yeah, I mean this was down to $44 at one point back in February, and look at that. We're at all-time highs right now on ExxonMobil. So that is exciting to see. All-time highs. Let's look at these. This kind of the titles of these. All right, yeah. So that's pretty exciting to see. That oil there is at an all-time high. Let's see if it gives us any more information on this. Market cap. Look at the market cap on ExxonMobil, guys. Yeah, the 1 year chart looking pretty good. All-time highs. Basically all but all-time highs. It probably hit it a little bit and bounced off, but we got the volume at 21 million in volume today. They pay almost a 5%, 4.9 dividend yield, and market cap is $304 billion. I'm happy with that. I like what I see there. Let's go check the next one on the list he gave us there. COP. Oh, I think we need to do COP stock. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want actually COPs. ConocoPhillips. Look at this. Up 3.73% today. We have talked about ConocoPhillips on this channel. Whoa, it just hit another all-time high today. Look at this. And we're actually even above the all-time high after hours on ConocoPhillips. Let's do the 1 year. Look at the 1 year chart on ConocoPhillips. You guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is why we're excited about the divvy. We're right here. This is why we're excited. Look at these oil companies. They're at all-time highs. And this one's even more than the all-time high after hours. It says here the all-time 52-week high, 86.87. We are now setting it 86.74. All right, so we are a tad bit below it right there, but still, all-time freaking high. Let's do more. So this one gives a small dividend of 0.92, and this is a $114 billion market cap, guys. So yeah, this is exactly what you want to see on your oil companies. Just freaking going to the moon right now. Thank you, Craig, for sharing this information, man. This is pretty enlightening, actually. All right, the next one we got to cover is CBX. CBX stock. Let's look at this one. Oh, I hate when it does that. It's doing everything but what I want. CBS stock. All right, let's do the 1 year. Oh, this one's actually down a little bit, actually. Cellular Goods PLC. I don't know if this is an oil one. Headquartered in United Kingdom. Man, what happened to that stock? It was $19. It's down here to $6. So something happened. Cellular Goods PLC. I don't know if this is a actual market cap. I don't think this is an actual oil stock, but we'll have to check it out later. I don't think that's an actual. He said CBX. And then we got, maybe he wants me to do a little digging on that one. Dividend stock. And the 1 year. Yeah, I mean, Devon Energy Corp. Check this one. Another one that's just going up the entire 1 year. I mean, back here in January, it was $17, guys, and now it's up to $50. Dow Energy is a company engaged hydrocarbon exploration in the United States. Delaware Incorporated. That's what I'm talking about. Energy company right here, just booming. 52-week high, 51.45. Yeah, we were pretty much there today. All-time high. $34 billion market cap on the 1 year chart. That's a beautiful looking 1 year chart. I wish my portfolio looked like that chart. Guys, it's up 30% in the 1 year. 30% gainer. That's what I'm talking about. All right, John says 40 would be sweet. Yes. Spider's still sitting pretty. The look on George's face tells us, I couldn't agree anymore there, Spider. The look on George's face, I think, said it all. Colin says, I like Sundial has no debt. Yes. I haven't done much research on Sundial, but let's take a look at it. It's SNDL stock. 56 cents beast right now. Let's go to the 1 year. Oh, yeah, this is in the small cap territory. It's one that's getting killed right now. It went up to $2.95, and now it's down here at all-time lows. 52-week lows, 50 cents. 52-week high, $3.96. Wow. Let's click more about this. Oh, so this is a Canadian company. $1.15 billion market cap. Founded in 2006. And it's a MJ space, let's say. Enjoyed the movie, Mr. Mmat. Yeah, Lauren, you can just go back and we just kind of read over the email and we were speculating on everything. All right, we got Jeff here saying, John says, sweet, we hold the whole float. Yes, we do. Jeff, so my Divi shares are in an account that doesn't trade OTC. Now what? Jeff, in my personal opinion, you just hold them out, my friend. That's what you do. You hold your shares. You do not let them go. You hold on to that stuff, man. Do not let them go. People complaining here. We're going to take a look at it again. We're going to go back to it. I want to show you how quick. If you're upset at your metamaterial stock right now, this is what we're looking like. Not looking good. We're down here at the bottom of all-time lows right now. When we hit this, that was the reverse split. We all remember that pain right there. And now we're down here on the 1 year chart. The 52-week low is 204. But if you look at this right here, we could be trading down here at $2.14. There's a stock right here. It was trading at just 5 days ago, down here at $2.20. BBIG. We have covered this stock before on the channel. It has since rallied 78%, 78.5% in 5 days. So that's what I'm going to tell you. These months of pain we've been going in, these months of being upset, the months of, just terribleness in the market can all turn around that quick in 5 days on the stock. So keep that in mind. 5 days. I think that's going to be my new phrase. 5 days. Man, why is my stock down? How long is it going to take for this to come back? 5 days. That's what we're going to do. 5 days. And we're going to refer to this BBIG chart. All right. What else we got here in the chat? CYBL. Matthew made a claim. CYBL. I have that in my portfolio. CYBL. I got that ticker from Moon Market. Moon Market is the man when it comes to the OTCs. And I did buy some CYBL. I'm currently upside down in that position, but I have been averaging down in CYBL. I love how they keep updating on the Twitter. What do we got here on the... Jenny says Terry's getting us all worked out. I hope so, man. That's what I'm here to do. I'm keeping us up to date. I'm showing you here a stock that was similar to us, and this thing is just on a tear. That's what metamaterials can do. We're going to have that moment. It's just a matter of when. When are we going to have it? Oh, Craig did another super chat, and he said it was the wrong one. It was supposed to be CVX. Okay. All right, Craig. So let's go back here. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. CVX stock. Whoa. This is a big boy one. We got to do the 1 year. Holy smoke. That's what I'm talking about, man. Chevron. Look at this. Craig here. I'm going to say thank you, Craig, man, for the super chats. And I appreciate you putting some these oil tickers in here because it gives us something to talk about. Look at this. Basically at a 52-week high. All 4 of these that Craig has sent me. 52-week high on oil. If that don't get you excited, I don't know what will. $129.20. We're at $128.96. Over the past year, the stock is up 40%. That's exactly what we want to see. Let's go to more about the Chevron. Look at that chart. I love it. Market cap, $248.59 billion market cap. What is the dividend? 4.16%. I like that. Alexander, oh sure, now you tell me about these tickets. We need a Discord or more people in the Patreon to talk about this. Yes, we do. Alexander, I do appreciate you sticking into Patreon, man. I gotta get back active in there. There's been a lot going on right now with the holidays and all, and just trying to do your daily, go to work, do your 8-hour plus day, come home, take care of the family, try to put in an hour or two for YouTube every night. I've been neglecting the Patreon group. I do have the Patreon down in the comment section, guys. I got to get more active on there. I'm going to see about just trying to get that active again, posting some stuff in there. Maybe some private live streams for the Patreon members, or even create the Discord. I think that'd be pretty cool. Frank says, cash, baby. I hope we do get some cash in stock. Oil right now, oil is not going anywhere, man. Oil is going to keep going up in price. Pete says, always trust a Greek. It's coming. Opa! Oh, man. Jeffrey says, oil companies have been doing share buybacks. Yes, that is very true, because I pulled up the article actually, and I'm going to pull it up because I believe it was on ConocoPhillips. ConocoPhillips stock. I can go to their website, and there was a... Oh, now I got to find their investors. New releases. What's this here? ConocoPhillips provide update on accounting close date of the Permian Basin, of the Permian asset acquisition. Oh, what do we got here? What's Mr. ConocoPhillips dropping some news on us here? So as previously announced on... What? Well, I think they got that wrong because it's not even February 3rd of this year yet. So we got a huge typo. Hang on a second, I turn my heat off here. Sorry guys, I have a little heater in this room and I have it running because the room can get a little chilly, but it's getting a little warm. So this has been out for 3 days. And they haven't changed this yet. How are they going to previously announce something on February 3rd of 2022? You mean to tell me this has been out for 3 days and no one has caught this yet? Like what? Come on, ConocoPhillips. But we'll take it. Maybe it's a little leak here. ConocoPhillips will host a conference call webcast to discuss fourth quarter 2021 financial operating results. The accounting close date for the recent acquired Permian assets will be December 31st, 2021. Okay, so that's the update on that. It is funny that ConocoPhillips is down here buying in the Permian Permian Basin. I do find that very intriguing. That's the conference call. I gotta find the one that was the good one. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, this is kind of the one. This ConocoPhillips announces the 2022 capital initiates a 3-tier return capital program, declares quarterly. Yeah, this is on December 1st. They announced the completion of all cash Permian asset acquisition. This is the one I believe where Roller Pigeon used the math for the ConocoPhillips one, where they did the $9.5 billion in cash for that deal. So that asset included 225,000 net acres, had 600 miles of operated crude gas, water pipelines, infrastructure. So yeah, this is where she was getting her dividend numbers for the one here off of this ConocoPhillips deal. And if we go up here to the today announced, ConocoPhillips announced several updates that highlight the fat property. Carl says, I think that deal was done in September. That could have been. But it is nice to see that people is buying, that big companies are buying the Permian Basin assets. That is exactly what we want to see. Expected 2022 return of capital to shareholders of $7 billion, representing a 16% increase versus 2021. The company initiated a 3-tier return program will consist of compelling ordinary dividend tier, a share repurchase tier, a newly authorized quarterly variable return of cash tier. The first VROC of 20 cents per share paid on January 14th to the record holders as of January the 3rd. So this is pretty interesting. Of everything in here, a lot of information. I don't want to go in here and read this whole thing. But yeah, you can get on here and read this out. Just seeing if there's any key points here. Talking about the 20 cents on the first one there. But yeah. All right, guys. So I think the deal was done in December, which I think it was. Yeah, I believe you're right on that. All right, guys. So I've been on here for a little over an hour and 20 some minutes. I didn't even realize we were going that long. But yeah, guys, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel if you're not. If you're following me on Twitter, make sure you go follow me at TerryZ247, man. We have been growing the Twitter. Have been a little active on there. I need to get more active in the Patreon group. You can check that out down below. Carl says EIG is still a player in the Ora Grande. I believe it is. So that is great to hear as well. But all right, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna come out this weekend of videos. I believe I'm gonna do probably a GGPI video for Polestar. I'm hoping to do a Genius Brands video. I may squeeze in a BBIG video. Man, I want to do there's so many videos I want to do. I just got to make sure I get all the information in for you guys. I'm going to talk about all these different stocks that I'm liking right now. Pretty much liking all the small caps. I just got to pick out the ones I'm going to do the videos for, the ones I'm buying, keep you up to date when I'm buying. So thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. So, oh yeah, real quick, I am going to try to make this nanotech event. What is it here? Nanotech talked about it. Unfortunately, I can't make the cocktail event, which would be pretty cool. But it says here that the conference will be from February 21st through the 24th. I can make the February 21st. So, yeah, I'm going to try to get in touch with them and see if there's anything special I got to do. The only thing you got to reserve for is just the cocktail reception. But I'd like to see if I can meet up with someone from the team at Nanotech. Maybe get a interview with someone. Maybe have them give us a little tour of the event, because this is one that is near and dear to my heart. Like I said, I have over 18 years in the banking industry. I've seen a lot of currency, and I would like to see this one here. This is going to be super exciting. So, all right, guys, thank you all for joining. We'll be back over the weekend with some more videos. I do have Monday off work for the holiday, so I'm going to get out some videos then as well. So I will catch you on the next video, guys. Peace.